Good morning.
Good morning. Well, hello, Kevin. Hello,
hi.
all of you out there in the YouTube universe.
Done. It's already done. Welcome to Needles at the Ready. I am Kevin.
I am Ray.
Today is Saturday, November 9th, 2024. This is episode 122 of our YouTube channel where we talk about knitting, crocheting, yarn dyeing, spinning,
Felting,
and buying yarn and other stuff.
and other things
So,
that are not yarn as well.
buckle up, Buttercup. There's, looking around, there's quite a bit. So I hope we have time to get through it all.
Samesies.
It's actually been like a month since we've done an actual podcast because the last one was live.
Yeah, so good point. Just if you haven't already, we did our Rhinebeck recap, and we did that live. So if you go to our channel, you won't see it under the list of videos. You have to click on like the live so that you can see where that is.
Yes.
Right.
And that's been really fun. We've watched a lot of Rhinebeck recaps,
Yeah.
so it's really interesting to see everybody's like perspective and and you see vendors and stuff that you probably missed because sometimes it's really hard to get to see everything. I feel like we definitely missed one barn that I know of, and I'm really bummed because we missed Polly Studios.
You said
I did say that we weren't getting any other ceramic ware because we have so many coffee cups in this house. But
I
it would
have
been
regrets.
nice. It would have been nice to stop by, but we just totally forgot.
I know, because that's from her.
It is
them. I think it's a husband and wife, right?
Yeah, I believe so. So
I don't know.
we hope that you guys had a great 2 weeks, and we're just gonna jump into
Prizes. Because we've been neglecting to mention, and we kept putting it off. Like, okay, we'll talk about it next time because we have so much to share. Blah 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 blah. And then next time came, and then we pushed it out to next time. So
we're gonna jump into admin.
We're gonna do it. We're just gonna jump in. Hopefully, you're still watching the people who entered into some of our giveaways, so that you can be present when we call your names.
So first up is we had a giveaway for the gnome. What gnome is it?
Yes. So Going Gnome was generously donated a Knitting Gnomes felting kit. These are absolutely adorable. They're two like little gnomes that are sharing knitting needles and working together to knit a scarf, which is super cute. It's a limited edition, 2025.
So we asked you to leave gnome in the comments and like 5,000 episodes ago. So I
Hopefully you're still a watcher.
use the...
I'm a wheel watcher. Do you guys remember that?
We did.
I'm a wheel watcher.
And
Wheel
the winner
is America's game. Sorry. I didn't bring coffee up with me.
That's a good thing.
It was a good decision.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So the winner is Jennifer A5656. This should be your Instagram. Nope, that's a lie. YouTube handle.
Yes.
So Jennifer, if you reach out to us via either email or on Instagram and provide us your shipping address, we will get that shipped to you.
We sure will. So congratulations. This is super cute.
Jennifer. And then
we completed our Let's Hear It for the Boys knit along like
5,000 episodes ago as
yeah,
well.
I think it ended in June.
No.
And
No, that's when it started.
it started in June. Oh,
It
okay.
ended in September.
Okay. So it ended in September? Did it really? Mm-hmm. Oh, good job. We're not that far behind. It's November.
Yeah.
Okay, so we decided because we really love this this make-along, and it's really awesome for us to get ideas and to see how you all share and to get behind the enthusiasm. We decided to pull 6 winners total, which is a lot. We chose 2 winners from our FO thread on Ravelry. We chose 2 winners from our chatter thread on Ravelry. And then we chose 2 winners from Instagram. And we have some really cool prizes, which we're really excited to show.
Okay.
Okay?
So, from the FO thread.
Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Well, can we do Instagram? Because that's how I have this prizes stacked.
You do you, boo.
Okay, Pumpkin. So for Instagram, the first winner that we pulled was Sarah Ann Stitches. I took a picture of your post which was really good.
Well, it's Sarah
dot and dot stitches. So if that is you, you win a beautiful skein of Tina's Toasty Toes in the lichen colorway. It's an 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. It's on a zebra base, which is really fun to knit with.
Do you know what's really funny about that picture?
What?
Is the yarn is Ulysses.
I know.
And it's right...
It's
here.
over there. Yeah, it's a beautiful yarn.
So I have the same
Yeah.
yarn from Ulysses.
So she was going to knit, I don't know if you've completed it or not, the Ranger by Jared Flood using that yarn. I think it's going to be absolutely stunning. It's the cardigan that I wear the most.
Yes.
My worsted weight cardigan. So congratulations again, if that is you and you are watching, please reach out to us via email or Instagram with all of your deets and we'll get that out to you. The next
winner is Celtic.unicorn.knits, which I think is very funny that both of the winners are
dots.
2 dots.
Yeah.
3 words.
I'm a dot as well.
I think I'm a dotter too.
Ray.J.knits.
No, you're RJ. You're RayJKnits.
Ray. That's what I just said.
You said Ray.J.
Isn't it Ray.J?
No.
There's no dot?
No.
I'm pretty sure. I'll have to take a look. Anywho, this is you, Celtic Unicorn Knits, with the dots in the middle. You did an Oslo hat, and look how happy the recipient is to get it. Super cute.
It's a really nice color, too.
It's a great color. I cut off the details, so I don't know the yarn or the colorway, but it's an Oslo hat, which is a great pattern as well. Oh, and what do you win, by the way? You win a really cute snap bag from Delique.
There's 3, actually.
There's 3 in here, and they're all little rainbows. So the snap bags are really, really fun, and they come nested together. So you get that little pack up. Congratulations. So same way to contact us.
The yarn in the pattern used was Yield on the Snowflake Sock by the brilliant The Frosted Stitch.
Should
we follow The Frosted Stitch? We don't. We're going to now.
Okay.
Good to know.
Let me just write down, oh snap. Okay. Next on the list are our chatter winners. What I really like about the chatter thread is that it's not just about showing pictures of your projects. It's also about helping motivate others. And I was really excited when I saw one of these comments. So here we go. Okay. PCD Golden, you are our winner here. That is your Ravelry name. And it was really motivational. Your comment was, you can do this one stitch at a time. And then you kind of share some of your details. But that's what we really love about the chatter thread. It's not just about posting pictures. It's about posting encouragement. And that's really the whole idea behind a knit along, is that you're doing it with other people and you're helping motivate them. So if this is you, please reach out to us. Congratulations. You win a beautiful sock set from Always Be Kind Yarns. It's a Pride-themed sock set. You get some really cool stitch stoppers on there, needle protectors, whatever. You get some really cool stitch markers.
And we got to meet her at Flock.
We did. It was really, really awesome. Nostrovia. So, congratulations. If that's you, please reach out to us. Let me just write that down. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, and then the next winner, also from our chatter thread on Ravelry, is Our So Good Life, OURSEW, Good Life. And it was another comment talking about casting on the men's classic raglan, which, guess what? That's what I'm wearing right now, which we'll talk about in just a moment. For your husband using Loop's Fiber Studio. Oh my gosh, guess what? I didn't actually read this comment, which is so funny. That's what I used. See, you copier. So congratulations, Our So Good Life. You win a beautiful bag. It's like got these really pretty fall colors with the leaves on it.
It is a really pretty
Isn't
bag.
It really pretty?
Yeah.
You have a little progress keeper here attached to the side. It's nice and thick and squishy.
Yeah.
And this is from Fits You Perfectly. But look how fun it's spilled. And you can probably scan that QR code to get to their website. We'll have all of this stuff linked down below as well. But the bag on the inside has a pocket, which is really cool. And so congratulations. So our So Good Life, please kindly reach out to us. Congratulations. And that is our chatter thread winners. Let me just put this here. I'm just going to put Hugh, right? What is this? I have no idea. All right. Now, for our FO winners. Do you want to do these? I feel like I'm talking a lot.
No, you keep going. But
do you like my energy?
I think you're talking really fast, like the Micro Machine Man.
Oh, remember him? Poor guy. I think he died. Okay. Sophie's Knit.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Our winner.
You know what?
Let me grab the microphone just in case people can't hear me. Okay, so Sophie's Knit, you made a zipper sweater light man, which is actually really pretty. I've never seen this before. For your brother in Prosper Yarn, Butte and Mint. Ooh, merino single fingering and mohair. So if this is you, please reach out to us, and we would love to send you your prize. What is your prize? Let me show you. So you get a beautiful pack up from Yarns by the Bay, which again was donated to us. We each got to keep one as well, and then we decided to put another one together for prizes. And there are 5 skeins of yarn in here. It's all fingering weight. It's on their sock base, deluxe sock superwash. It's 100 grams, 400 meters, 85% superwash, extra fine merino, and 15% nylon. It's 19.5 microns, super, super soft. And it's a really cool combination of colors there.
Very nice.
Yeah. So congratulations. If that is you, please reach out to us. Again. Okay. And then that was Sophie's Knit. Yarns by the Bay. You can tell that we're very organized, yeah? And then last, but certainly not least, our final FO winner is Kroger, Kroger on Ravelry. And you made a birthday sweater for, I believe, your husband, which is really cool. I don't know the pattern because I didn't do a lot of research. Do you remember the pattern?
No.
Okay. Here it is. Really cool. I love the color blocking and what you ended up doing with the yarns. It's really, really pretty. So, Kroger, if that is you, please reach out to us, and you get a Jihujic Needles at the Ready tote bag. It is handmade. These are absolutely amazing.
I know. We've had these for a while, too.
We have. We saw them first, not the Needles at the Ready ones, but we saw them first at
Knit City,
Montreal. And... I can't remember who made them. Gosh.
I don't remember because we got the bags later.
Yeah.
They sent us the sweater bags.
And they sent a bunch of bags over to us, too, to do, like, giveaways and things, which is incredible. Yeah. These are gigantic. And they're extremely well made. I wonder if there's, like, a label. I don't think so. So, anyway, if that is you... Oh, my gosh. And look at the inside. It's so fun. Really, really amazing job. There's a zipper pocket in here, as well as a little like pocket. So you can keep things separated. There's a pocket in the front, and get some really fun colors with the yarn balls.
Very nice.
Congratulations, all of our winners. Please reach out to us again, like Kevin said, via email or Instagram. Email's a little bit easier, but Instagram definitely works.
Yeah, either one's fine.
Yeah.
And then the only other admin thing that we have is that we are still running our Ass Brioche Knit-Along that we are hosting with the ladies over at the Skein Scoop podcast. Mm-hmm. Lori, who's the owner of Skein Yarn Shop in East Greenwich, Rhode Island, and Justine, who's the muscle. So...
great job.
That is running until the end of the year, so you have plenty of time.
Yeah.
To jump into that. So now that that's out of the way, let's just talk about our last 2 weeks.
Well, can we do one more thing? Can we talk about Socks for Sam?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, that's okay. Because we have a couple of things to talk about, and that'll come up again. But we've been really fortunate to have met Cody, and very fortunate to be involved with the Socks for Sam pretty much campaign for awareness. There's a lot of really good information. We have it linked down below in our show notes. We are going to be doing I forgot what they're calling it, but it's really like a day of giving, pretty much, at Pick Up Every Stitch in Mount Kisco, New York, November 17th. It's a Sunday. And they're not usually open on Sundays, but the ladies over at Pick Up Every Stitch are so kind. They're going to open their doors on Sunday. We are going to be there from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And we're going to do like a little sock clinic kind of thing. So, bring some sock whips, bring some sock projects if you want to learn how to cast on or knit socks. We'll be walking around helping everybody. One thing that we decided to do as well is that there will be a silent auction. And, I left them downstairs. I'll grab it at some point when you start talking. We put together a couple of sock sets, and we cranked out some tubes. So we have 4 cranked tubes along with a coordinating mini that we'll be donating as part of the silent auction. We're also going to be bringing our good friend Trisket along with us. Trisket is our Erlbacher Speedster Gearhart sock knitting machine. So if you are going to that event and you want to have your socks or some yarn cranked into a tube, we would be happy to do that at no charge. Obviously, I'll show you the machine if anybody's interested in seeing how it goes. Tubes only. And the only thing that we ask is that if you want to have something cranked, just bring it already caked up in a obviously caked up, or on a cone already. Just because it takes a little bit of time to move the yarn from a skein to a cone or whatever you can do. So this way it will keep things flowing. And then you can take your tube home with you. Or you can learn how to cut in heels, toes, and cuffs or whatever you want to do. Yeah,
and the suggested donation for that to participate is $20, but you can contribute however much you're able to do. But it'll be a fun time.
Yeah, it'll be really great. And what's really amazing is, the more that the information is getting out there, we're seeing other people share, which is obviously so amazing for Sam and for the awareness and for Cody and everybody involved. They're going to be starting a knit along on December 1st. There's a lot of really cool things happening with that movement. So please give them a follow. Cody, I think, just posted today, or Socks for Sam just posted today, something about a knit along, which is really cool.
Yeah, the knit along is December 1st, and they've been getting a lot of great prizes like Chagu Shorty set. There's a gift card that day for the redesigned leather products. So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're in the area, definitely come by. It's another good thing if you want to do like afterthought heels. Mm-hmm. If you've never done one and you're scared, bring a sock.
Yeah, if you want to cut your knitting
for an afterthought heel, that'd be a good time to do it.
Yeah, we'll be able to walk around and kind of show everybody, and then we've got a lot of helpers coming as well, which is really exciting. So we'll talk more about it throughout this episode because there's a couple of things that we want to show. If you'd like to donate a single sock, because Sam is very much known for his mismatched socks, and we're going to be doing a mismatched sock day at some point. So they're accepting donations of single socks, which is really fun to kind of auction those off, and if to kind of combine some things so people will have some mismatched socks. We've got some donations here that I'll show in a little while when we do our acquisitions and stuff. But really great time. So if you can, like Kevin said, join us. Should be fun. If you can't join, and you want to still participate and contribute, follow Socks for Sam. Keep an eye out for our Instagram and opportunities. There's a shipping address there if you want to ship them some things. We're happy to take anything on your behalf as well and get it over to them. So
correct.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for your time. You all have a great day now.
I'm wondering if we just skip the last 2 weeks since we're a little pressed for time today.
Sure. The big thing that we did, and this is why we're surrounded by 1,000,001 things, is that we went to the Fiberfest of New England.
Yes, we did that last weekend. We got to spend the day with Lori from Skein and with Angie and run into our friend Olivia and a bunch of other people, and our friend Michael from Upland Fiber Co. He was vending. We got to see, oh my gosh, Joanna?
Mm-hmm. Oh, from Silver Key
Stitches. They had a fun booth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just it's a really great day. We love that festival. We saw and talked to a bunch of people who had gone for the first time. So if you did go, we hope you guys had a great time, and we have some stuff to show from there in a little bit. So with that being said, we're going to jump into FOs.
Oh, I forgot how to do this.
And I have one technically, but it's split into 4.
How do I not know this? Okay.
It's literally staring you in the face. And actually, can I have that notebook, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Just because there's information for my FO on there.
All right.
All right.
Great. I have 2 FOs
Okay.
and 2 whips.
Oh, whips, I have 3. 3 whips.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I technically have... That's a lie. I have 4, but I technically have 5.
You have a lot of technicalities.
But the 5th one I left downstairs because I ended up ripping out some of it, so I actually don't think I made any progress on it.
Okay. Do you want to really quickly talk about what you're wearing?
Oh, let's both do that. Okay. So, this is what I wore to Fiber Festival of New England, which if you don't know, that is in West Springfield, Mass. Mm-hmm. So it's at the Biggie Fairgrounds. And this is my Once in Floral by Maxim Sear. This was knit in Primrose yarn, Brooklyn Tweed. I think this one is Brooklyn Tweed Loft. I believe this is Hayloft or Hay Bale. What is this? It's this.
Can they check your Ravelry pages for information?
Absolutely not. This is Hayloft, this
Hayloft.
color. I don't know these 2 colors. And this one, this might be Brooklyn Tweed too, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like, because I switched out my 2 colors here. I had ripped it out. I didn't like my contrast. Mm-hmm. So then I found these 2. So I believe these are both Brooklyn Tweed, and then this is Primrose.
Yeah, that's definitely Primrose.
Because this is DK. And I love the sweater. I don't get to wear it often.
Really pretty.
So it was really nice to wear a sweater out. It was a nice, cooler day. Like, we've had a ton of summer days here, and like we've been sleeping with the air conditioner on recently.
I know. I'm glad that we actually didn't pull it out.
I know. But that day, the weather was like in the 50s. I really questioned my decision to wear shorts, but it ended up being okay wearing shorts. So yeah, so this is Once in Floral, Maxim Sear, probably my... I want to say this might be the project I'm the most proud of because I love it so much.
Yeah. I am wearing the Men's Classic Raglan Pullover by Jane Richmond. The pattern is typically a very simple, classic pattern. I saw a sample a long time ago at Loop Fiber Studio and really loved the idea of using their yarn, the yin yang yarn. So I did some color blocking, and it's absolutely beautiful.
And it was funny, we were watching Rhinebeck recap videos and we saw a guy in the Rhinebeck recap who was wearing the same exact sweater and the same color palette.
Yeah. The yarn is absolutely gorgeous to work with. I don't remember exactly the colors. Daybreak? No. I don't remember.
And you got it last year at Vogue Knitting Live.
I got it last year at Vogue. It was really fun to be able to go to Rhinebeck and wear the sweater and see them in their booth. And they had a really cool, I think I might have mentioned this during our live, a really cool emotional support chicken knit with the loop. So I might be doing that with some of my leftovers. We'll see.
Good job.
Thanks so much. It's very, very cozy and comfortable.
They were also at New Fiber Festival in New England.
Yep.
So we got to see that booth again.
Yep.
All right. So FOs. Why don't you go first?
Okay. I'll show these first. This is a purchase from Rhinebeck, from White Birch Fiber Arts, I think it's called. They are self-striping geniuses, and it was my first time being able to wear, to knit with and see their yarn in person. So I've worn these. I have to wash them. Sorry. But I wanted to, I cranked these into a tube while we were at our Rhinebeck weekend. And the color is, well, here's my leftover.
Oh, that's a decent amount of leftovers, too.
Yeah, I know. I did pretty good.
Maybe I'll take this and add it into my blanket.
You should. That would be really cute, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where the ball band is. It's one of their... Oh, come on, Ray. Well, you can go back to our show notes and see... and watch the video and see what color it is.
So it is White Birch Fiber Arts.
Yeah, I looked on their website. They don't have it anymore listed.
It's not that one, right?
No. It's like Cloud Rainbow or Rainbow Cloud or something like that. Anyway, so I knew that they were going to be at New England Fiber Festival, so I quickly cut in a heel, toe, and cuff so that I can wear these and show off the yarn, because I absolutely love how these stripes are with the rainbows there. So I cut in and did my toe first, and the way that I do my toe and my heel is exactly the same. The only difference is with the heel, after I cut it in, I knit 5 rows straight, and then I go into my decreases. So for these socks, I actually decreased every other row until I got down to... I'm sorry, I didn't do these exactly the same. For the toe, I decreased every other round until I got down to 14 stitches, and then I Kitchenered. Usually I stop at 20 on each needle and then go every round, but I wanted to see what the fit would how it would be different. I think Michael doesn't do like he does every other round until he gets to the point where he wants the Kitchener.
Oh, interesting.
So I did that. It actually fits beautifully. No, I don't really see a significant difference, to be honest. But
can I ask though? Then you have to adjust your length of your foot, because if you are I think the typical way that most people do their toes in this format is knit around, decrease, knit around, decrease. So like, for instance, my toe is typically, I think, like 1.5 inches. So how did that change your length of the sock?
So it really didn't, because when you're cutting in from a tube, the measurement's still exactly the same. So I'm still measuring.
So you just have more negative E's?
No, I kept it to the negative E's that I want. So remember, this is a tube. So right. I just measured from the tip here until I got to the same amount that I would decrease.
Oh, gotcha.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. So for the heel, however, I did 5 rows before I started my decreases. I decreased every other round until I got down to 18 stitches. And then I decreased one more round right after the 18th. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. And then I Kitchenered at 16 stitches, just to give me a little bit more width
on each needle.
On each needle for my heel. And then I knit up the leg, and I did a 2x2 rib cuff for, I think it was about 15 rounds. And then I just knit 2 together through the back loop loosely. And they fit very, very well.
Nice.
Yeah. So, so that was really fun. It's nice. It's convenient and easy to... just to cut in the heels, toes, and cuffs. There's certain socks that I want to like just continue like hand knit. Like I'm going to cast on some soon that I'll hand knit, but it's really nice to be able just to cut in those, and you have your pair of socks.
Very nice.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, so my 1FO that's actually 4 is a spinning FO.
Hold on. I found the ball band.
Oh, good job.
Self-striping. It's called Polar Rainbow. So this is White Birch Fiber Arts in the colorway Polar Rainbow.
Good job.
Thanks. I have like 17 bags down here. It's kind of hard to keep.
I don't even know what I have down here. So this is a spin that I recently finished. I needed to get this actually off my wheel. For those who are new here, I recently got a Daedalus Starling. Her name is Trixie. So I took her for a spin. And,
no pun intended.
And I lied to you guys during the live. I said I was spinning at 100% speed. That was so false. I spin at 35%. I just didn't know how to read my speed controller thingamajigger. So, anyways, I bought, while we were at Rhinebeck, 3 bags of the odds and ends from Into the Whirled. So, in each bag, there's 4 ounces of these little, I don't even know what they're called, like I would say like nuggets, little nuggets of fiber.
Little nugget.
With different colors. Each nugget is a different color. And they are also a different blend of fiber. So you can get superwash, you can get like merino, yak, and silk, Falkland, merino. So you have no idea what you're spinning. So what I decided to do was spin 6 ounces on one bobbin, 6 ounces on the other, and ply them together and see what happened. And this is what happened.
This is what happened.
This is my first skein.
It's so pretty.
That I did. This is... I don't have my wraps per inch tool. I left it downstairs. That's okay. So this is 151 grams. So it is a 2-ply.
It's so freaking pretty.
I don't know how many yards it is.
The camera's really picking up the colors.
I actually really, really love this section right here. There's a lot of the peach in here. This has a lot of, not a lot, there's some extra energy in that. And what that means is like when you hang a skein, there's just a little twist at the bottom. So it's like a little over plied, which I have watched a video since that. I have a way to kind of test my plying throughout the skein or throughout the bobbin. So this is the first one.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're like a pro.
It's just super fun.
The colors are so good.
Well, what's really, really interesting is as I'm going to show you, each skein that I have looks so different in color.
Yeah.
And what I tried to do, and I thought about it a little bit after I started bobbin 1, is maybe within a couple of ounces, or like doing an ounce, I went through and what was left in the 3 bags, I put them on a table and I separated it and put nuggets that had mainly bright colors in one bag and nuggets that were a little more muted or darker colors in a second bag. And then I finished spinning all the brights, but they also had dark in it as well, but it was predominantly bright colors. And then I did the same thing with the second bag. So my second skein this is 130 grams of fiber. So it's very, well, no, these are kind of a little more similar in.
This one's a little bit light, has some little lighter.
This one definitely feels lighter to me visually. But yeah, there's a lot of blue it looks like in here.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's so good.
It's good. Like, honestly, you have no idea what the makeup is, though, huh?
No, and that's what's really fun about it because you had to adjust the way that you drafted.
Yeah.
For each nugget. You kind of just had to see how it felt and how it worked, and it was really, really fun. So then,
so cool.
I was plying it just straight. I filled up a bobbin so that I had to stop after this was plied. So then I wound them off the bobbin and then plied what was left. And I got this skein, which is 43 ounces or grams rather. So this has a lot of this like burgundy in it or purple. So this one's quite pretty as well. And a lot of green. And then I had fiber left on it.
This one is surprising to me.
On one of the bobbins. So what I decided to do was I was going to try chain plying for the first time. And chain plying keeps the color repeat together and it gives you a 3-ply yarn. So this was my first attempt at doing a chain ply. This I could undo because it's
teeny.
Yeah. This was a little difficult to get. Like you can see, where is it? I just saw something. I was like, oh, that's really weird looking. Oh, it's a car. I was like, what is that?
Knocking on
so yeah, door? This was a little tricky, but you can see that the color repeat.
Yeah,
they stay together.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I see. Okay. You have a little bit of like one
Right,
strand
like
of
there's
like marling.
there's a little marling.
Oh, a little
like,
bit. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like there's a little marling
Oh, that's
here.
fun though.
But I had to figure out what worked for me. And we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago. Or actually, I talked about this with Michael at the Rhinebeck house. I asked him, so I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I find it weird. I draft with my left hand and I hold the fiber with my right. So when I went to go chain plying, you kind of use both hands during the process where like, yeah, this is weird to me. So when I ply this way, I tension the yarn or the fiber with my left hand and I ply and feed it with my right, which is the opposite of what I do when I'm spinning. But with this, I had to use my left hand again. It felt more comfortable with my left hand. So, yeah. So that was my spin. So this is a total of 348 ounces.
All of them together.
348 grams of fiber. All four.
It's really cool because like these are very much the family.
Yeah.
And then
this is adopted.
Yeah. Or maybe like second cousin.
Yeah, maybe second cousin.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting to do. I will definitely try some more chain plying in the future.
Yeah.
So I would say these are probably somewhere around a Sport DK.
These are just, I love that barber poling.
Yeah. And this is maybe like DK. I would say this is definitely DK. Maybe, I don't think it's a worsted. I don't know though. I'll have to,
It looks thicker.
Yeah, it's definitely thicker than this
Yeah.
because it's 3-ply.
Right.
But yeah, so that's my spinning.
Really
that's
fun.
The only thing I finished over the last 2 weeks.
Wow. That's really good. My next FO is not knitting related. We only had one knitted FO.
Look it up.
Interesting. Look at us expanding our horizons. My next FO is a felted gnome from Going Gnome. I showed this on our last quote unquote real podcast, so about a month ago. I actually just finished this morning. This is the Rhinebeck Gnome 2022 from Going Gnome. And this is my version.
It's cute.
Isn't he cute? Yeah. So I love I say this all the time. I love these kits because they give you general ideas on how to do them, but they really encourage you to bring out your gnome's own personality, which is really cool. This is adorable because he has a little I probably could have made that a little bit thinner. Has little overalls on. Which I think is absolutely adorable. You can see, like, I felted up the square piece. And I'm really happy with his hat.
Yeah, his hat looks good.
It looks good, right?
Yeah.
I feel much more confident with eyes. I feel like that I did a pretty good job there. His nose looks okay, too.
Yeah.
The little lamb is adorable. I think it's adorable. I probably could have made him a little bit
denser.
I wanted to keep him fluffier.
Okay.
Right, because it was a little like a lamb. So I added a little tuft of wool on the top of his head. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So he can have like little scruff. Like I just imagined myself like scruffling his head, and I went a little bit lighter on the beard as far as like volume goes, and I added some additional hair in the back. For this gnome, and I made him pudgy. I like him. I think he's very cute. So this is gonna come and hang out with me on my desk at work, which I think we've gotten some requests to see because I brought all of my most of the felted gnomes and other things to work that are sitting on my desk. The only things that we didn't are like our holiday ones. So like the Santa Claus ones and things like that we put out during Christmas time here. Which we have, can you believe that we have to do that soon?
I know.
So he's going to come and hang out on my desk. I really, I love him very
Yeah,
much. I think he's very cute. And he stands very, very nicely. So this is where I think I took some pictures because some people wanted to see what my desk looked like. Oh, look, that's Eddie's son's toe.
What the hell happened?
Isn't that disgusting?
Ugh.
I know, poor kid. So I have them on one side of my desk there, and then I have the animals on the other side. So they're sitting like on my desk. So if somebody comes to like it's been a really good conversation piece. And I actually think I got one of the other people that I work with to want to give it a try.
Good job.
Yeah. So Going Gnome, love them. Love these kits. They're so much fun.
All right.
I love this gnome. He's gonna come to work, but for now, let's put him here.
So that is all of our FOs.
I think the sunglasses are gonna.
So we're gonna jump into whips.
Can you see him? Yes.
Yes. Kind of.
Whoosh.
Whips.
Okay, whips.
I have, how many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you absolutely go first.
Okay, so.
I'm going to put all the prizes in the tote, the needles at the ready tote.
All right, so first one we'll talk about is my attempt at making a cozy comfort throw. Again, it's living in my Tanny Casey bag that we got from Yarn Centric 2 years ago.
These Tanny Casey bags are so good.
So I've been taking this, or I took this with us to a knit day that we did a couple weeks ago with Michael. And what the heck am I looking for? All right, whatevs. All right, so basically this is just a garter stitch blanket. I'm holding yarn double. I attempted to make like a kind of fade.
Yeah.
But I think I cast on somewhere between 226 and 240 stitches. And I'm using a US 7.
That's the Cozy Comfort Throw, right?
Yeah, I'm using a US 7, which is a 4.5 millimeter needle. I'm actually using my Addies, which I don't use my Addies often. Mm-hmm. And here, it's in the middle of a row, which is fine. But this is what I've done. I was here last time you guys saw it. So I finished this mini. I finished this mini, and now I'm on to a new one. It's a very light peach and brown. So I'm holding it with some 75-25 fingering weight yarn, and I actually think I'm holding it with BFL this time.
It looks like it's got a nice halo on it.
So,
and that's your undyed.
Yeah, that's my undyed. So, yeah, so I started with like some taupes and grays, and then moving into like this brown and peach section, and then it's going to move into a... Let's just pull... Here we go. Right, so then it's going to
I love
move
how you have this.
in,
I think it's so fun.
And I'm going to flip these two around, actually. Yeah, these two are getting flipped. I'm going to use this one next, and then this one last. And then I'll move into yellows. Wait, that's a lie. I knew that was wrong. It goes this way. These are the next two. So I'm going to flip these. This will be the next color. No, I'm going to keep it that way. That one, that one. Then I move into yellow. Then into...
I can't wait to see these.
Yellow. Then like these reds and pinks. Yeah. And then greens and then blues. And I have a total of 30 minis that I'll be putting into this. And they're all 20 grams. And based on my maths, I'll need... I think it's 5 skeins of fingering weight undyed to use with it. So
I can't get over how thick and squishy that is. So
I know.
Good.
What I did is I did a I-cord. Mm-hmm. So I forget how many stitches. Again, it's somewhere between like 220 and 240. Did an I-cord, picked up all the stitches on the I-cord, and then I'm just knitting garter, and I'm doing an I-cord on each edge.
Great.
And then I'll bind off in an I-cord.
Perfect. I think the I-cord gives it a really nice, like, classic border.
Yeah.
Like it's not in its in your face. I love an I-cord.
I'm
really
always going to, if I can throw an I-cord in, I will do it.
It's worth the time, I think.
It is. And it's a very nice, relaxing, I want a knit, but I don't want to do anything complicated.
Yeah.
Or I don't want to think. It's very much, if you're a sock knitter and you enjoy knitting socks and just going round and round, this kind of has that same feel because you're just going back and forth and doing garter.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I'm using my progress keeper is from, who knows, actually.
That might be Katrinkles.
I don't know.
I don't know, actually. No, I don't think so.
It could be, but I don't know. So yeah, so this is something I'm just picking up whenever I want something kind of basic to knit on, or if we're watching a TV show where I have to pay attention.
Yeah. This
is something that I will pick up and knit. Where did I just put the bag? Oh, forget it. I found it. So that's my first whip.
Okay. You should go again, because you have 4. You said?
Yeah.
I only have 2.
Okay. So next one, kind of in the same vein. I didn't know what I wanted to knit on, so I just grabbed these. They're knitting in...
Knitting?
They're living in my beautiful sister's bag.
I wish that could happen.
And this is just a vanilla sock.
The colors are beautiful.
Yarn from Fiber Hustle. This was kind of the prototype for his Counting Crows colorway, which he literally just told me the name yesterday, and I forget. But I got this from Aaron at Rhinebeck 2022.
Yeah.
The yarn, and I cast this on at Flock this year when we were in Seattle. And another, I guess, maybe Katrinkle stitch marker. I have no idea. So, I am knitting this on a US 1, a 2.25 millimeter needle. I cast on 64 stitches using a German twisted cast on, and did a 1x1 twisted rib.
I love how that looks.
16 rows, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I've decided I want these to be more of like a crew length, so not up to my calf, not ankles, somewhere in the nice in between. So I put my markers for my Afterthought heel here.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's what I'm wearing. Like a crewer length. Here.
Yeah, yours is. Yeah. So about this length.
Yeah.
And this is where I was when I picked them up the other evening. I think I just worked on it for a night, and a little bit in the morning the other day.
I like that length of sock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a really good length too, like a summer sock with Birks. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been really attempting to wear my Birkenstocks a lot more. I wear them every day.
That's
now.
Cool. I have to bring mine back downstairs.
That is all I have to say about that.
Great. I love it. Fantastic. All right. My next one is a new cast on. We are starting our holiday knitting now that we have like 7 nieces and nephews.
And only one gift is done.
Yeah. So we decided that, so we kind of go through like, and we talk about what we want to do, you know, for the kids. And our oldest niece, well, Reese and Emma are about the same age.
They are.
So Reese is 8 years old, going to be 8 years old in December. And she is in dance, and she got accepted into the company, which is really exciting. She's super excited. They're a little strict on their colors, you know, that they can wear. And we knit love notes for her a couple of years ago.
So we knit Reese and Emma each a love note 2 years ago, and when we made them, we made the 6-year-old to 8-year-old size. They're now 8.
No, we made the 4 to 6, because I'm doing the 6 to 8. Or I'm doing the 8-year-olds.
You should be doing 8 to 10. Because they're 8.
Come on. Did I really mess up?
Again?
I am knitting the 8 to 10. Score. Okay, so this is the Love Note by Tin Can Knits. Get back on track now. I also cast this on during our little like knit get together with our friend Michael and new friends, And this is living in my new Tanny and my only Tanny Casey bag, which we got at Cake Palooza. I love this bag so much. My favorite are this guy has his curlicues.
Yeah, that one's cute.
I think it's so cute. Anyway, I love a good like big bucket bag like this. So I cast on using so the point with the colors is that everything has to be black. So we thought it would be really cute to have a nice like oversized love note that she can throw on over her like leotards or whatever she does. She does like jazz and all these fun things. And we wanted to try Drops Charisma.
Yeah,
I heard some really good things about it.
Yeah, the ladies over at Woolen Wishes.
Yeah.
They use Drops quite a bit. So I've looked up Drops, and it's really affordable yarn. It's runs somewhere between like $2 to $4 for a 50-gram ball.
Yeah, it's 50 grams, about 109 yards. This is a worsted. This is a DK weight, I believe. Yeah, DK.
Yeah. So we decided to try some Drops.
Yeah.
Yarn.
It is superwash, 100% wool, but superwash. It's got a really good tooth to it, though. So it's.
Oh yeah, it does. It's actually very similar feeling to
like a Regia.
Wool of the Andes.
Oh, Wool of the Andes a little bit. Yeah.
Superwash, because that still feels toothy.
Yeah. So the color is black, or number 5 if you want to get technical. And I cast on. I did the pattern calls for a a provisional cast on. So I thought that it would be really smart. I didn't remember that it called for a provisional cast on, so I brought the yarn to sit and knit on it, and that's the only project that I brought with me, I think.
It was.
Yeah. And luckily, because of course I am a nerd and I keep everything. I bring everything with me, and Kevin makes fun of me when I bring all of my things. I had a crochet hook. Thought it would be great to just, I'll make it work. I can cast on, do a provisional cast on with the same black yarn and carry on. Well, I'm knitting away on it, doing my thing. I finished the entire yoke with the lace work and everything there. And then I realized, crap, how the hell am I going to pick up these stitches? Like, it's going to be very difficult. And so I was starting to stress out a little bit about that. And then when I was like, I'll just figure it out later on. Who cares? It'll work. I went to do a transition round after the lace work, and I realized that my stitch count was way off because I had forgotten to do a row of increases. So to get from like 120 stitches to 180 stitches, and so it was a good thing because I don't think I would have ever been able to pull out the...
Oh, I thought you made the wrong size.
No, I forgot to do a decrease. So I will show you, though, what I had, because I hadn't taken it out yet. So I did the whole top part, for her. And I think I did a really good. It's kind of be hard to see, but I think I did a really good job with the lace. The lace pattern there. Here's my provisional cast on. So can you see where I would have needed to pull out any of that yarn? Yeah, no, me neither. But I love the lace. Anyway, I.
You know what I'm thinking of?
Started over. What?
I'm wondering if all the girls just get a love note. Well,
not in black. We gotta do
no, not in black. Absolutely not. I pulled so much yarn.
This is a knit of love.
Riley will not get one because hers is midway through.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking maybe that's what I'll do for Eloise. Is do a love note for Eloise.
What did we do for her last time?
Christmas last year, I did the Kirby.
Oh yeah, that was cute. The yarn is really, really nice to work with, and it's a nice springy, squishy yarn.
I'm interested to see what it's going to feel like once it's blocked.
Me
because
too.
It is a little scratchier.
Maybe.
Or it's a little rougher feeling.
But I like that it's going to be a little oversized for her. I'm going to do the crop version with the short, the 3/4 inch like sleeves or whatever. There is some modifications in the pattern if you wanted to do a full length sweater. So I did the right thing, and I cast on using a contrasting color so that I can see where to pick up my stitches. I completed all of the increases correctly. I have the necessary stitches, and then there's some what is that? I don't know. Piece of yarn.
It's the yarn from the sock tubes.
Oh. So I am at the point where I'm going to now start the lace work for the yoke. So I just have to do it during the daytime. I think. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll try. Anyway, so that's where I'm at, and I'm really loving it. I was really proud of myself that I had finished the lace and I didn't make any mistakes. So
no, that's fantastic, though.
Thank you. So I will repeat that success. Right?
Absolutely.
Except I will use the correct stitch count this time.
Good job on that.
Yeah, and I'm using the recommended needle size. So for the love note, it calls for holding fingering weight yarn with some mohair. We opted to not do that, and we didn't do that in the last time too. So we're just using a DK weight yarn on the recommended needles, which I think is US 8.
Bless you.
Thank you. I can't see. Whatever the recommended is, go for it. Just do it, man. So that is whip number 1 for me.
All right, so I'll talk about this next because then our last whip is the same whip.
Okay.
Great. So I wanted to finish my spin that I showed previously because I needed to start another one because we are having like a impromptu spin along with two of my friends, Michael and Carrie, and we are spinning for the same project. We thought it would be really fun, and we all have yarn from Rhinebeck, from Feederbrook Farm. Michael and I actually have the same exact color. So this is what I'm currently using. This is half of it. So it came in what was marked as an 8-ounce bag. It actually was 9.2 ounces of BFL. I have split that in half. So I split off 4.6 ounces. And then what I did is I laid out both of these big old balls on the floor.
Big old balls.
So I could see the color repeat in attempt to start the spin from the same color. And this one that I'm currently doing, I'm just spinning straight. So I am currently spinning from here. And I'm attempting to get a DK weight yarn, I think, right? Yes, DK weight for the Travelers or the Traveler Cowl by Andrea Mowry. So this cowl, she says you could play with gauge on it, and she thought it would be really fun to hold a couple of strands of yarn together or spin your own. So it is knit flat and then seamed. It has a lot of sizes. It has a toddler, youth, adult small, and adult large. I think I'm going to attempt for the adult large. I think so. So yeah, I think I need to be somewhere in between a sport and a worsted weight for this. So here's what I have so far. It's not much. I don't think it is, but I really love the orange and the blue. There's orange, blues, browns, grays, and like some teals.
I didn't know if you wanted your wraps perched.
Thanks. It's just...
Oh, sorry, everyone.
It's incredibly variegated. It has... And the color repeat seems to be pretty short, so... But...
It's so good.
Yeah, I really, really like what I have going on so far.
Yeah, me too.
And again, I try to spin for at least 20 minutes a day. Some days I can't do it, but that's what I try to do. So that is my whip number 3.
Lovely.
Do we need some... I'm not...
No, I think we're fine.
All right. So...
We are great.
We now both have the same last whip.
We do. Right? Yes.
So, this is living in my beautiful Attenti bag, which I love so much.
It's a great bag. Yeah.
And we are both still chugging along on the Stephen West MCal.
Go Dynamo!
Go Dynamo.
Go Power Rangers.
Have mainly been focused on this over the last 2 weeks.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh, they have an episode out. Knitting Posse. We have to watch
it.
It just came out like Thursday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But, so we are both, again, still working on Go Dynamo. We are both using our yarn, needles at the ready. I am using the colors Shady Pines and Tiger's Eye.
And I am using Pistachio Brittle and Roasted Pumpkin.
I am using the Athena base, which is 85% extra fine superwash merino, 15% nylon. It's a 4-ply.
And I'm using our BFL Aries base, which is 75% superwash BFL and 25% nylon.
And here's where we are. And guys, I'm going to show you. Well, no.
You're farther than I am.
Yes. And based on where I was 2 weeks ago, I've done a lot.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, we did a really fun Zoom with Irina and Martin, who do People of West Knits.
Humans of West
Knits. And they do a Zoom like throughout the knit along, and they had us and Michael as special little guest stars, which was really fun. So we got to talk to a lot of people on Zoom about their projects and share ours, and we had a lot of laughs and a lot of fun doing it. So you can find that video on Irina's YouTube channel, which we'll link down below in case you're interested in watching that. So anyway,
so here is where I am.
Well, you did a lot, Kevin, in the past month. Wow.
I have finished, this is clue 1, these little half circles, and I think the first bubble. And then I finished my brioche section. So it was brioche, bubble, brioche, bubble. And I'm currently on clue 3, working on my triangles. And I've completed 10 of the triangles, I think. Mm-hmm. So I have it down where these triangles 2 are taking me somewhere between half an hour to 45 minutes. And there are, if I remember correctly, 39.
Whoa.
So.
But I feel like you made a lot of progress. It looks like you've made a lot of progress.
This is going to take a while. I made a lot of progress in the past.
It's stunning.
2 weeks. Thanks. I'm really happy with the colors. Mm-hmm. I think they just play really nicely together. I love the final look of the shawl.
Me too.
So, and I'm having a lot of fun knitting this shawl. I haven't knit a new shawl pattern in a really long time. Like, I think any shawls that I've knit throughout this year have been shawls that I've knit before. Mm-hmm. So, if I have, it was Pure Joys and Dotted Rays, which are great knits, mm-hmm. but I've knit them
it's
a
nice
bunch.
To do
it's nothing new. So it's been really nice to do something new and find my love for knitting shawls again, because it's one of my favorite things to knit. Mm-hmm. Because it uses up so much yarn.
It sure does. And it was really exciting, and I mentioned this on our live, that one of the things that I look forward to when we go to New England Fiber Festival or Fiber Festival of New England is that inevitably some people have finished the MCal, so we get to see it. And sure enough, we saw like 3 of them.
Really? I don't know that I remember. Oh, I
tried
do remember
stopping
one.
everybody that I saw.
I remember one.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And so it's a beautiful shawl, and it looks like it wears very well. Like, very easily.
And it was, you know what? It was nice to do brioche.
Yeah.
I find brioche so rhythmic and
in the same way.
Relaxing.
Yep.
It's not relaxing if you mess it up, but, and I did, and I had to think back to fix it. Not a lot.
Mm-hmm. But Michael's really good at fixing brioche. Like, he was able to fix a couple. I wish I can do that. I just have to.
You could.
I know.
You could. It's not hard. It's literally a knit, stitch, and a yarn over. That's all it is. Yeah. You know, really, it's only knitting and doing yarn overs.
That's it. And slipping stitches.
That's all a brioche is. But
it's really an easy process.
You get into such a rhythm with it. I really, really enjoy doing brioche. Me too. So, I am already on my second ball of this, so I am quite nervous. I'm just going to add this. So I hope... I haven't looked into the fourth clue completely to see what color is going to be the dominant color in that. I'm hoping that this color is dominant for a little bit.
So I mean, you could definitely do that if you wanted to, but in the fourth clue for the border, there's opportunities to shorten it, not do as many of those things. But I know you want. I know.
I'm going to do it all, and I'm going to do the largest section first too.
It's a good idea.
Michael had mentioned that too, and I forget
Martin and somebody in the
the human furnace humans of West Knits mentioned it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to do the same thing to get the largest section done and be over with that, because it's like 600, 700 stitches.
Yeah.
But thoroughly enjoying this knit.
I'm really enjoying it as well, and I agree with your assessment of like doing a shawl, having like a really exciting shawl that's different. Like, I haven't had this experience with his shawls in a little while. So I'm really excited that I jumped on the bandwagon of the MCal. So here is mine. These are my colors. I am slightly behind Kevin. I did just finished my second brioche section, and I'm just about to start the last bubble section. But these are my colors. I really love them. One of our friends, who shall remain nameless, hints that she doesn't like these colors together. However, I think that they look stunning. I think this is going to be really fun.
Yeah, I like the colors. So I actually have these pulled aside in a separate bag to do a Pure Joy out of. Mm-hmm. And I just never got to it, so that's why I recommended these for you.
Yeah, no,
I think I saw these on the table. Maybe I saw these on the table at Skein together during the trunk show.
I love the back. Isn't that kind of cool?
Once you get to section 3 and you start doing the triangles, I always love the back of the shawl with the pickup stitches.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it's such a good...
Yeah. So what I like about the pistachio brittle is that it's speckled, slightly speckled. So every once in a while, you'll get these little pops in there, and it's neat in between the brioche sections when you get a chance to see those, like a little speckle pop through or not. So you can see them here, like in this one when I open it up. So I just think it adds a lot of interest. But I think that this is going to be a really cool shawl.
Yeah,
I'm really excited.
And
I'm still I still haven't gotten to the second skein of each of these yet. Using the recommended needles. Again, I know I've been saying this, but I really love the Forte set from Chowgu, and I'm doing these on the spinny cord.
Yeah, swivel
cord, and it's working out extremely well.
I wonder if they're ever going to release those in 4-inch tips. That's what my hesitation was for those. So while Ray ran downstairs, he brought up my wraps per inch tool. So these skeins I got between a fingering and a sport.
Mm-hmm.
Which go me doing a fingering
Go
weight?
you.
What the heck?
Yeah.
And this is DK weight.
Fantastic.
All right, so...
Guess what?
No, I have one more whip. Do I? No, I lied. I'm done. No more whips.
That's it. Let's drop this mic. Imagine if I dropped that giant mic. That would kind of suck, huh?
So we have to go through a lot, because we have to take Reese to dance. Mm-hmm. So we have, I don't know, we have about a half an hour?
Yeah.
All right, so we have some owl post.
We do have some owl post.
And we have some purchases.
Yes, and I will say one thing, because the list is getting extremely long now. So if we do not talk about what we've been reading, because that's been put on the back burner for a lot, this episode will be the last time that giant... I've been, at least for me, I don't know if you've been doing it, but I've been keeping a giant list of all the things that I've finished, because we hadn't talked about it yet. So that's a snapshot of all the things that I've read. There's like 10 things on there.
No, I update it for every because it's in the previous show notes. I update it in the show notes each time we put a new show note up.
Oh, this one was...
Because I'm not going to go back and talk about anything that I've read, like, next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we don't talk about it...
Because then we'd have to do Needles at the Ready Endgame Part 1 and Part 2.
That's kind of what...
If we talked about what we read in the past 3 months.
But nothing has been changed. Look at it.
Oh, I changed mine. Yeah.
I haven't taken anything out. So these are the show notes. These are a preview of the show notes of all the things that I've finished. Anyway,
okay.
So if we don't get to it, there you have it.
So folks. Why don't you, before we get into, and for those who are new, when we say Owl Post is stuff that either viewers or yarn dyers, bag makers just send to us to makers. As thank yous or to share with you guys. And then breaking the bank is the ridiculous amount of things that we bring into this house that we purchase throughout the 2 weeks since we've spoken last.
Yes.
So, before we start that, why don't you talk about these?
Okay, so this goes hand in hand with what I can show here as well. While we were at Fiber Festival of New England, we ran into our friends over at Whole Knit and Caboodle.
Who is the sister of the owner of Perfect Blend Tea Shop in Saugerties, New York.
Correct. And an amazing dyer.
Yes.
And she gave us a little care package to use as a giveaway, as well as some donations for Socks for Sam, which I thought was really, really clever. So we are going to be actually going to I think we're going to do both of these. One of them was gifted to us to make, but I think we should give them both away. I think it would be really cool. So we'll do this as a prize in the future. Not today, but we'll do this as a prize in the near future.
Should we bring this with us to...
Oh, maybe
we'll bring it with us to Pick Up Every Stitch.
Okay, so that'll be part of the silent auction.
At Pick Up Every Stitch.
Yep. She also included some sock patterns, which are really cool. There's 2 copies of each. I don't want to give... Oh, here, I could do this. So this is the Saratoga Springs Collection sock, which is a really cool textured sock.
Which I might make that because I wanted to make another pair of Coffee Talk.
Yeah.
Which is probably my favorite... One of my favorite...
Well, here's one as well. And then this one is Twisted Stitch sock, which this is really pretty.
Yeah.
The Twisted Stitch sock. So we'll donate the patterns as well as these 2 skeins of yarn. I think that's a great idea for the silent auction. So this is on her WKNC sock superwash sock base. This is the color Rainy Day. It's 450 yards, 88% merino, 12% nylon. Oh, that's an interesting blend. It feels really nice. This is the same blend, but in the slate and shale colorway. And then those sock patterns. We'll keep the sock patterns. We'll keep one set for ourselves. And then we'll do
one set, for each of these.
One for each of those. Great. Perfect. Also donated... Oh, and when we saw Cody, I had asked for some merch, some bling. So I got a really fun stitch tape measure. So also what was really nice, because she does shows and things, she had samples of socks that she had knit for her yarn, and wanted to donate those single socks to Socks for Sam. So we'll bring these up to give to Cody while we're there. So there's some really cute ones. There's a little one, little baby one. This one's very pretty. This single one here, also very pretty. And then I love this one,
because this looks like a pencil.
Yes.
Which is freaking adorable.
Amazing. And then I added a single sock. This sock, one of these socks broke. So I decided I'm going to knit the single sock. This is from a Dumbledore's.
Yeah, that is...
Lolo did it. I think
Words?
It might be Words.
This was Words for
or
sure.
Magic or something.
Or Magic.
Yeah. It's pretty.
It's the same... That's the color in my Vertices Unite.
Yeah. This is from years ago. 5 years ago.
It's our first club.
Yeah. It was one of my first socks that I ever knit.
Yeah.
So I know we're going to go through this really quickly, but
yes,
thank you so much for that. That was so incredible.
And it was great to chat too.
Yes.
Like we actually got to spend some time chatting,
No, go ahead.
Which is actually one of the things that we love about Fiber Festival of New England is unlike Rhinebeck, like it has that feel because it's some farmy stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of great vendors who are local farmers and from local sheep, but then you have your indie dyers. But the crowd, it's not overcrowded. So you actually have an opportunity to stay and chat for a bit. So that's what was really, really nice about going there.
Yes. So along with that, I told you that I cranked out some tubes and made some sock sets. So I'm just going to show these really, really quickly. These are things that we had in our stash that we wanted to donate. So this is the first one. It's by the Max.
No, to the Max, which is now
Frankie Gray Fibers in the Sparkle mini set Care Bears, which is really cute.
That's fun.
Yeah, isn't that fun? I thought that would be a really fun thing. Each one of these sock sets is about 500 rows. The tube is about 500 rows on 64 stitches, about an 8.5 stitch gauge. Just in case you're interested.
Do you think that gauge changes once they're washed?
Probably.
So probably a 9.
Maybe.
No, an 8. It would get looser.
I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I can measure the gauge on the post wash gauge on the rainbow socks that I did. This is Trilogy Yarns, which is really fantastic. This is from one of her clubs. When I was your age, television was called books. But I love the colors there. This is another trilogy, the Brute Squad. This is from her...
That's a really nice color.
Isn't that beautiful?
I love the green and the...
Yeah. This is from her Princess... not Princess Diaries. Princess Bride.
Okay.
Club. Which is really good. The orange is just the... waist yarn. Just in case you see any orange. And then this is self-striping. This is Yarn Enabler. In the colorway, the Big M. Isn't that fun?
I wonder if that's sports themed, the Big M.
I have no idea. Sports ball. Who knew? So, so we're going to donate these as sock sets, and then the single socks, as well as those skeins of yarn plus the patterns, which I think is fantastic. I'll keep it all in this one bag so that we know to do that. So thank you to everyone who is spreading the word. And I look very much forward to seeing you all at Pick Up Every Stitch.
And before we continue on, because we're doing this a little out of order, we typically talk about Needles at the Ready yarn first. So we're going to do that before we move on to the rest of Owl Post and Breaking the Bank. So first up is I've added some yarn to our website, which is needlesattheready.com.
We should talk about this in admin.
No. We always talk about it.
No, but we have our Black Friday stuff coming
No,
up.
we'll talk about that the next
okay.
episode because
Great.
we have an episode.
Perfect.
So, I've added some new colorways and then some one-of-a-kinds because I messed up to the shop. So, new is, this is Sully because it reminded me of Sully from Monsters, Inc. Mm-hmm. And this is currently on the site as the BFL nylon.
I wonder if that'll pair well with Monsters U.
It would, because Monsters U is blues and greens for the most part. So this is Sully. So it's very similar to Ghostwater.
Yeah.
But it has a lot of purple. Not a lot. But it has purple speckles on it. Then
really pretty.
This is a new one called Canyon Hues.
That's stunning. I haven't seen this yet.
I dyed this up maybe last week. I just needed to do something. Mm-hmm. And I had got some new dye powders in. So I just wanted to mess around with them. And
Love it.
I love this like peachy orange in there. And then you have some blacks, grays. You have some like yellows and greens, white. And when I was looking at images, it kind of reminded me of like canyons and mountains, but with the shadow hitting it, where you get the really dark, but then you get all of these fun colors in it. So those are two new colorways that I can repeat. This one is a one-of-a-kind. This is also on the BFL, and I decided to call this one Neptune.
Really cool idea. I see it.
It was the first thing that came in my head, so that's what got printed on the papers. So
nice.
This is Neptune, and again, this is on the 75% BFL, 25% nylon. Then this is Ravenswood with some additional speckles. So this is called Woodland Wander.
Woodland Wander or Woodland Wanderer? Oh my God, Kevin!
Maybe Woodland Wanderer.
This is my favorite.
It may be Wanderer. I don't remember, but it's Woodland something. Either Wander or Wanderer. I forget. So what had happened was I dyed up 16 skeins of this, and
it's a hell of a mistake.
No, what happened, and since this instance, I've started paying more attention, is there must have been blue dye on the zip ties that I use.
Oh no.
So the majority of the skeins had blue on them somewhere. So I then re-dyed these and added 2 different shades of blue speckles and 2 different yellows to it.
This is so good.
And then
it's on the Athena base.
This one is a one-of-a-kind florals for spring or groundbreaking. Is it florals for spring groundbreaking?
Yes.
Yes. So this
florals for spring
groundbreaking. This is just more saturated than the actual colorway. So it is a single brew. And these are all up in the shop with the addition to like real Ravenswood. Some more Tiger's Eye was put up, and I think that's all that's kind of been restocked.
Tiger's Eye is a very popular colorway. It's gorgeous.
But what was really fun, which we did not get to show last time, so these are some samples that we received over the last month. So the first one came in. This is from Meg, and this is a DK weight shawl called
my favorite.
Lionheart Shawl by Gabrielle Vizina, and she used 3 colors.
I can't get over this.
I couldn't believe how quickly she sent this back. So this is knit.
Wait, it goes the other way, I think.
Oh, out of DK weight yarn. And the colors that she used are this color here, like the white with speckles is Dreamcatcher. This is Tiger's Eye.
Oh, Tiger's Eye, yeah.
And then this is Twilight.
It's a gorgeous color.
So really fun.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Baubles, colorwork, lace. Good golly, man.
Stockinette. Garter ridges.
I-cord on the end there.
Yeah, this is a really great thing. And she's really nice. She said she wet blocked it in Euclid and there was no bleeding, which is so really great to hear.
This is stunning.
she used of the Dreamcatcher, which is the white, about 1.5 skeins. For Twilight, which is the blue, 1.25 skeins, and then Tiger's Eye, 3/4 of a skein of DK. And
oh my goodness.
She also did it on different bases. So it's a combination of the Achilles base, which is going to be the main DK base that I carry, 75/25, and she also used the 100% superwash merino base, which is Demeter. So that was the first one. So
what's the name of this again? I'm so sorry.
It is called the Lionheart Shawl by Gabrielle Vazina. Let's just pull it up. Hold on.
Oh, that's so gorgeous. Wow. And the two bases behave similar, she said. Did you just say that?
I don't know that I did.
She did so good. Oh.
Lionheart Shawl.
Yep.
So this is the pattern Lionheart Shawl.
Wow. That's
Very
a stunning
fun
pattern.
And then next up was this we got when we just got to Cake.
In the road.
In the road at Cake. And this, Angie, who
She is so freaking lovely. I'm so glad that we got to spend so much time with her.
I know. And she put these colors together because I don't feel like I'm good at putting together a fade.
Yeah.
So Angie just went to town on all of the yarn at the trunk show.
She's a
And she put these colors together and she knit a La Pouf out of all needles at the ready. And this is fingering weight yarn. Yes, fingering weight. So she used...
Look at the poof. La Pouf.
Ghost Water. Frozen hot cocoa. Snowy River.
Yeah.
And Steampunk. And
It's gotta be
Iron Mountain.
Oh my god.
And yeah, so Iron Mountain, this is Iron Mountain here. Is the button band and down here in the ribbing. I don't know how
either one of them did it.
Did this so quickly. So thank you.
And Kate was a perfect model for it.
She was. So
she
thank
was
you.
Perfect model for it. Kate,
Angie,
you have to come to our next trunk show so you can wear it.
Yeah, right. Angie and Meg for doing this. And
yes.
It's really nice now that like all of our samples have been stuff that we made, and mainly hats because they're really quick, and sock tubes actually. So it's really, really nice to have a sweater and to see how these colors actually play together.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that I would have thought of putting these together. So we super appreciate you guys, and we will be seeing you again soon. I think in like a month.
Yeah.
All right. So that's all needles at the ready yarn.
Okay.
So we're going to go back to
one more.
Okay, so we have 2 more owl posts. The next one came from Debbie from You Create.
I don't have any more on my side.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Okay. So she sent us a little goodie box, which we can use for ourselves or as giveaways.
This is so cool.
So I feel like I've seen these before, but she creates the Hook Buddy. So you can slip it on for your like metal handles, like the really thin ones that don't have like an ergonomically correct handle. You can slip these on to help with the grip of them. So it's like a silicone squishy thing.
It's super squishy.
I'm gonna open one. Because we said we have 3 here.
Okay.
So let's open one.
Can we do this one?
Yeah. I should have brought up a crochet hook that could do that.
I mean, I don't have a metal one, but I have another one we could show.
All right. So...
Oh, it might not work because it's... Oh, maybe.
No. Maybe. Yeah. All right. So basically, you slip this over your crochet hook.
Well, don't force it, please.
Don't poke an eye out. No, it came out. But the idea is you would slip it over fully, and you get a better grip.
You're supposed to do it on the flat side, though.
Are you?
Can I have that, please?
Nope.
Here you go.
So, yes, you would put this over your crochet hook handle, and you get actually a better grip on the handle. It's more ergonomical. So we have 2 additional ones that we will use for giveaways.
You hold it like this.
And then...
The round part is here.
This is really cool, and I didn't obviously open it, but it would have been really good for the that small skein that I spun up. But this is a 3D printed mini nitty knotty, so it's good for like reskeining leftover yarn, and you can go up to like just under 50 grams it will hold. And then she is also a potter and makes a variety of things. So in here, it's 2 buttons and a little
gorgeous.
sheepy ornament.
They're so good. Oh my gosh, and this would be great. You can actually put all of these together as an ornament. Have the buttons and the sheep and hang it. That would be really cute.
And these are really fun.
Aww.
These are wood and epoxy buttons made by TreeNuts_buttons on Instagram. And it is mountain ash is the type of wood. But that's really cool. Yeah. I love how they kind of remind me of moons.
Oh,
like
they
the phases
do.
of a moon.
Yeah.
Right?
Aww.
Very cute. So thank you
that
very
was so
much,
sweet.
Debbie. And then...
So we'll maybe...
We'll definitely
give away the crochet hooks
for sure. We'll keep
the
one
handles.
and we can do the rest. And
Perfect.
then the last owl post, our friend Michael at Upland
Oh,
Fiber
yes. Thank you.
Was super generous and sent to us some of his yarn to knit a sweater. He sent us the sweaters
because we've been talking about wanting to do this, and
he's the I picked out the color steel on his core fingering. So this is 50% American Cormo, 50% American Corradale, and this is all sheared, spun, dyed in the Northeast, which is really, really awesome. And it was really fun to see all of his colors in person.
It really was.
Right? We were really fortunate to see the samples of them, the color card rather, but to see the full skeins in person was really, really great. So yes, I am going to be knitting a Brooklyn tweed pattern. I believe it's called Radford.
Oh yeah.
I wanted a really simple gray pullover. So that is what I'll be knitting out of this.
I got the same base, but in the colorway Glacier, which is a stunning, baby sky blue.
Yeah,
basically.
it's a very, very pretty blue.
Stunning. And I wanted to do a textured sweater, so I think I chose the Seafarer sweater. I think that's what it's called. From Bare Naked Wools. I'm not sure if I put it in my library, but I bet I put it in my favorites. Yeah. Sea Fret Pullover by Ann Hansen. It's a all over textured sweater. I think it'll look really... Oh, really? What the hell?
It sometimes when you're zooming in now, don't...
Only when I take my fingers off, eh? So I'll take it like this. You're not gonna be able to even see.
No, you can see.
Okay, so there's all the texture.
It's almost like it looks like a grid
pattern almost.
Yeah, it looks like a grid.
See that? Okay. So thank you, Michael. That was really, really sweet of you, and we're very proud of you. You did a great job.
Next up is Breaking the Bank.
Breaking the Bank. I've got 2 things here that were not part of our trip to New England Fiber Festival.
I think I have 3.
That are not part of the Fiber Fest?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm going to go through mine real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to go through mine quick too.
Because they are all, well, 2 of them are spinning related. I decided to get some books about spinning. So first up, I purchased Start Spinning, Everything You Need to Know to Make Great Yarn by Maggie Casey. This was recommended to me. And this one was as well. This is Yarn of Texture.
Yarn of Texture.
And this is by Julian Marino. I wonder if this is the one. No, this isn't the one I watch on YouTube. There's a Julian I watch on YouTube. So, yeah. So I picked these 2 up because I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, but, you know, the more you know. And then the last book I picked up, I bought this from Skein because this has been pretty hard to find sometimes. And Lori and Justine had done a live that they had this in stock. And I picked up the Doodle Knit Directory from Jamie Lomax. This is 200 color work charts that are separate from the Doodle decks.
That's insane.
So, and it has the recipes for a...
Those socks are great. How fun.
For a hat, a cowl.
Mittens.
So, hat, cowl, scarf, fingerless mittens, a headband, and socks. And then the charts are just plug and play.
That's great. Okay, we got our next shipment, well, the fall shipment from October of Woolens and Nosh. This one's absolutely beautiful. It is super fall. This is called Fall Cozy Kit. Tea, books, candles, flannel, wool, socks.
Do you know what's crazy? I don't know if one of us has something. I just got a whiff of gingerbread. Do we have anything up here that's gingery? Is it it's not my chapstick. No, but I'll put more on. That was really weird.
Fresh out of gingerbread. Next, when we were at Rhinebeck, I was a little bit late heading over to going gnome. I saw this really fun kit over there, Kris Kringle, which is like a classic Santa Claus. So I thought that would be really great to add to our collection, but they didn't have it at Rhinebeck, so I ordered it online and I got it in like 3 days. It was like super fast. Again, by Going Gnome. This is for a confident beginner, so I think he's really good.
Yeah, that's a cute one.
Yeah, can't wait.
And that's
it.
Not New England Fiber.
Not New England Fiber
Okay.
Festival.
So, going to New England Fiber
Friends,
Festival.
this is.
I'm going to talk about this one real quick because we both have it.
Okay, perfect.
This was our last purchase of the day, and we've seen this for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
And decided to get it. So, this is from a company called Naugatuck Bag.
Here's our little.
And this is... It's more of a tool kind of bag. It could be whatever you want, actually. So it has this section where you could put everything, pretty much everything in it. It goes all the way around. But, are you ready for this? If you don't want it to look that way, you could unzip it.
Have the tools on the inside.
And, well, then you could just roll this up and have it to be like a roll-up tool. Like that.
Yep.
But, if you don't want that, then you just zip it up, which this took me a minute to do the other day. So,
Who are you apologizing to?
to myself.
Give yourself some grace.
And then you could have this as your exterior.
That's how I want to have my exterior.
And then you can pull your handles through here and wear it as a backpack.
What?
So, and there's 2 sizes for this. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be probably my festival bag and my buttons. And then while it's home, I'm going to keep all of my tools in there.
Yes, same.
My needles, my crochet hooks, everything it's just going to live in there for storage.
Yeah. It's going to take the place of my Razcog.
Yeah, so that
where I have everything.
Because my Razcog, I need it to be my spinning stuff.
Yeah,
is what I've been making it. So I need some place to keep all the other things.
And it's just so convenient because then everything will be in there. So when we go away or whatever, it'll just be easy to like just take the whole thing.
Yeah,
and it's got a drawstring on the top to keep it closed, which is really, really nice.
Yes.
So, all right, look, this is my bag. This is all I got there. I did pretty well, I think.
Yeah, no, we didn't buy.
Everything. Yeah, we did really well.
We didn't buy a lot.
No. I guess we're just gonna jump in. When I first got there, I saw a really cool needle felted cactus kit. As I love having all of this stuff in my office, so I thought this would be really good. I'm working on a crochet succulent, so I thought a needle felted cactus would be cool. And it's a kit, everyone. So I got 2 kits. If you were paying attention or keeping track, of like, I wonder how many kits Ray got. 2. So this is the first one, but this one's cute because it comes with a little little pot. You got your soil in there. Everything's packed up really nicely, and so this is going to be a really pretty crochet needle felted cactus. It is by Coon Hollow Farms, and she was very lovely. She had a lot of different kits there, so I love that. And it comes with everything that you need. I have a lot of tools already, but you can never have too many needles.
I think my first purchase of the day took place at Into the World. So I got some more fiber. I bought this again. This is Bounty Hunter's Picnic because I really love the color, and the one that and Ray wants this color. So I bought it at Rhinebeck.
Who told you to buy it?
Ray told me to buy it.
I did.
So since he told me to buy that, I decided to buy this as well, which is called Welcome to Litchfield. This is 100% BFL. This Bounty Hunter's Picnic is 100% Falkland. So it was nice to run into them again.
Yeah, it was really nice. I definitely... I think they liked that I was encouraging you. I took the place of Michael.
Yes.
This time.
Thank you.
Like I had said, White Birch was there. So I got a chance to chat with her a little bit more, show off my socks. I loved the rainbow, like I said. And she had some other rainbow colorways, which I thought was really great. So I picked 2 more up. I'm going to either do socks, or I think it'll be cute to do like a little monster or something. Don't we have like the little monsters?
No, we have gnome knit monsters.
Oh, not the... You remember those cute like monster things that we made for the... Did we make them for the kids?
No. Somebody made these for us.
No. Hold on. Come back to me. We knit those cute like monster things. What the hell were they called?
No idea what you're talking about.
Yes, sir. For the twins or something like that. They had like little pointed ears. The bears. They were bears. They weren't monsters. They were bears.
They were crocheted.
Yeah, they were crocheted.
They were from Herr, Herr, like wolf.
Okay, I don't
which
know.
means knit or crochet or
yes.
something. Yes.
Okay, so I'm thinking that might be like really cute to do with these. Anywho, I got 2 different ones. I got one with like a black base. This is called Does This Rainbow Make My Black Look Big?
Wait, does this rainbow... Okay. No, I got it.
Okay. Good. And then this one is Nothing Says Screw You Like a Rainbow.
All right. So we really do have to fly. We have to pick up Reese in approximately
10 minutes.
Like 10 minutes or less.
Okay.
All right. So next up, we stopped at this booth last year as well. This is the Cat's View Farm, and we picked up soap. We are huge fans of natural soap and handmade soap. So we just got a couple from there. This is white tea and ginger.
Oh, it smells so good. Maybe that's the ginger that you got a whiff of, you dummy.
Cranberry apple marmalade. This we picked up last year and we got again. This is called Holiday Sparkle.
Yeah, this one's amazing.
And we picked up for the first time a shampoo bar, which is tea tree oil and peppermint. And it's absolutely fantastic. I don't know if I'll go back to normal shampoo. And that was a suggestion from Angie. So Angie, thanks for suggesting it.
She had great suggestions.
She really did.
She really did. Okay, and then we stopped and saw our friends Silver Key Stitches. We got a chance to take pictures at their little photo booth that they had and socialize with them for a little bit towards the end of the day. Was their newest color.
You don't have to go Micro Machine, though. Me.
You know, I'm trying not to say the F word. This is called Star Stuff. It's really pretty. It's sparkle base, and I'm going to be knitting a gift knit out of this for somebody. It's really, really great. We love you guys so much. Okay, moving on.
And then my next purchase was one that I wanted to get at Cake, and I didn't. This was from Robin's Promise Yarn Co.
Lovely woman.
So lovely. And I saw this. I think this is going to be a Stephen West shawl. This mini set. This is her. It's 10 individual minis. This is a study in teal. And it's gorgeous. My favorite one is actually this one here. I think one of them is called Succulent. This one. But yeah, so she was there, decided to buy it.
I love how you speed me up and you're like, succulent. Let's see. Let me find it in the thing.
No, you know what?
All right. Kit number 2 comes from Berry Meadow Farms. Love Berry Meadow Farms. They also, while we were chatting and I was choosing my kit because what?
No, go ahead.
Am I giving too much story?
Well,
what do you want? How do you want me to perform? Just tell me. Jeez, you're the worst director. I got to choose. You get to choose your yarn, the pattern, and the container that your kit comes in. They're known for putting together their containers. Okay, so I chose. Christ Almighty! I chose a tumbler. I chose a skein of yarn, and I chose a pattern to make fingerless mitts. So I built my own kit. Love it. Was wonderful. They were very, very kind. Can you focus, please? What are you looking for? Can we also? She donated the Zinnia cowl kit to the podcast, which is absolutely amazing. So we'll be running a giveaway for this too in the near future, or be using this as one of our prizes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then next, do you have anything else?
Yep. So my last purchase was intentional, and I was just trying to find the book. So I really have wanted to knit.
Can you talk to the people?
I'm so done with you. So my initial thought was I want to knit an Alaska hat. And Ray did one a couple years ago, and he used the Minikin from Freya Fibers. So I picked 2. But I do believe somewhere in our
believe in fairies.
Stack, right here in front of my face, is I might pick something from the Knit California book.
That's a great idea.
So I picked up 2 of their little minikins, and this is Sulphur Springs, so yellows and grays, and then Cloud, grays to white.
Cloud is. I have this in Cloud.
So I love these 2. I've looked at them for 3 or 4 years, and I've never purchased them. So I figured now was the time.
This is the time. This is the hour.
That's it for me.
Okay, and then we stopped at Katrinkles, which was so lovely to be able to see them again because we didn't have a chance to get near their booth at Rhinebeck. We picked up some really cute stitch markers.
We were influenced by the woman who had them on her necklace.
Yeah, it was really, really good. So we got this little set here. You've got a Progress Keeper, like big stitch marker there. And all of these, one of those is the acrylic with some blingy bling bling. And we got I thought this was really cute.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a little spinny thing so to help you choose your next project.
So what do you...
So I will be casting on that.
Cardigan.
Cardigan. I won't be doing that, but I'm just saying like that. I have a cardigan on the needles.
It went back.
No, it went to blanket.
Blanket.
So there's blanket, socks, mittens, And then I thought it was really cute. They did it for the first time at Rhinebeck, and I was a little bit bummed that I couldn't do it. But they had little, like, one of those egg machines. We used to call them an egg machine, where you put the quarter in and you get the little egg with the prize inside. So I got a token, and I was able to get a little egg machine thing. And it came with 3 little stitch markers, which is cute. This is a leaf. This one is a acrylic ducky or a bird. Ducky.
I will go
it's
ducky.
Silvery on this side.
Yeah.
Super cute. And then this one is a colorwork hat.
With a cute little Nordic star.
I know.
And
look at the little ribbing on it. I think that's really cute.
Yeah. So
okay, I think that's it.
I know, now that we're rushed and we have to get Reese to dance.
And we have to go out to. We're going to go out to lunch.
Yeah, we're going to take Reese to dance. She has to be at dance at 1 o'clock.
It's 12:33.
33, and they live about 2 minutes from here. And we have to bring a pod.
Thank you, coffee pods.
Coffee pods for her mother. So, I believe that is everything. That was a lot of content covered.
It was.
It was. So
we're under 2 hours.
And we didn't talk about what we watched or read.
And anything else that we usually
which is fine. So, again, there have been some stuff added to the shop. We have prize winners. Please reach out to us.
Yes, and congratulations. And thank you again for taking part in our fiestas.
Don't forget we have our Badass Brioche Cal going on. What's the name of the pattern? We didn't mention that at the beginning.
It is called All About That Brioche.
All About That Brioche. And it's been really nice to see those on the Insta.
The pattern and the information for the knit along is listed in our show notes down below.
Yes. As well as everything we talked about and any coupon codes we have available to you guys.
Correct.
So we hope that you guys have a lovely 2 weeks. And we will see you in a fortnight.
Bye.
Bye.